Welcome to this proposal for employing AI to gather archive data to produce a web-based GIS, presented at the GeoConvergence workshop by me, Dr. Nathan Darroch, Honorary Research Fellow at the University of Aberdeen. Underground metro infrastructure has been developed within densifying cities since the 1860s. By 2017, 168 million passengers used a metro every day. Urban metros and their environment are interconnected and interdependent. They consist of contexts relating to property law, urban and transport planning, civil engineering, history and geography. Urban metros and their environment affect one another visibly through their physical presence on the surface, and invisibly through their underground physical presence and through property ownership's rights and responsibilities. Management of urban metros and their environment is therefore data-intensive and multidisciplinary. To enable effective railway and urban management, accurate evidence-based data is essential to understand urban contexts. But there is a lack of multidisciplinary consideration of how these affect one another in the short term of 1 to 5 years of construction and redevelopment, and the long terms of 5 to 50 years of presence and operation. Lack of multidisciplinary evidence-based data can cause significant risks to safety, time and cost. For example, in 2013, an auger penetrated a railway tube tunnel in London, UK, due to a lack of multidisciplinary evidence-based data. Metro and urban management therefore require the use of historical 50 to 200-year-old archive data. That data must currently be manually identified, gathered, analysed and key metadata extracted. That data can be required by many disciplines and be held in many archives and sources. Finding that data can take time, costs money and can cause increased safety risk where the correct data is not gathered. Current proposals for BIM, 3 and 4D modelling and mapping do not currently address asset and urban management needs. The data developed can be too complex, requires specialist tools and training, and may not be accessible on site, in a cafe, at home or in a meeting. These collectively cause safety critical gaps within metro and urban management globally. Consultations with stakeholders to date have identified that they are highly dependent on their own disciplinary skills and knowledge. To address these gaps, therefore, the research project has developed qualitative processes of analysis, which are intended to assist standardized approaches to identifying, gathering, and analyzing source data. The manual process, however, is still not efficient, so we intend to develop an artificial intelligence which is intended to replace current manual processes to save time and money. The key metadata will be represented within a web-based GIS, which represents the interfaces of presence, property and protection through diagrammatic means such as line styles and line colours. The web GIS will also hold key tabulated metadata to contribute to collaborative decision making. That metadata will be accessible at home, in a cafe, in a meeting or on site. That data will also be accessible through everyday technology and will also contribute to the development of BIM, 3 and 4D modelling and mapping, and will be accessible through mobile phones, tablet computer, laptop or a PC, and links can be sent to other stakeholders immediately. These processes are aimed to form part of asset and urban management strategies, thus ensuring that accurate multidisciplinary data is available to metro and urban stakeholders for the whole life of the infrastructure. Thank you for listening. For further information, please contact me at my email address there, or see the University of Aberdeen Air Research website, or visit my personal website which presents more examples of the considerations we are looking at.